Hello everybody, welcome to the Whiskey Dictionary. It is Whiskey Advent Calendar time, and I love this time of year. There's a few reasons for that. Number one is that I just think it's such a cool concept of being able to have a whole bunch of whiskeys that you may otherwise never have tasted, and certainly not gone out and bought 24 full bottles of whiskey, and you get to be exposed to new things. But also, I actually really love doing Whiskey Advent Calendars once I found this company that I'm working with this year. So I worked with them as well last year, and some of you might see this coming, or if you read the title of the video, you probably did too. But this year I'm working with Flaviar again because I think that they have one of the coolest boxes. So here's not the physical box, like the product. So here's the reason. This year they've kind of redone this. Last year they had like a weird design. It was like very gold and pyramid-y. I'm not really sure what they were going for, but this year I actually really think the theme is cool. It's like winter mountain cabin. They actually even made the box itself kind of look like luggage. I think that's kind of neat, but we're not buying this for the box. We're buying it for what's in the box, right? So let's talk about what's in the box. Now, if we go ahead and open this up, you're going to see it's kind of like opening this window, and now you're inside and you're looking at kind of like a library, right, of whiskeys. And of course, each one of these has a different whiskey in it. Now, let's start in the middle. If you open this up, you're going to immediately get this little guy here. Now, this is a card that allows you to join Flaviar's, I think they call it their Black Society. Basically, it's like a $40 value. It gives you access to special discounts on any of the bottles that are in here, as well as a membership to their site for a year, which ends up getting you exclusive access to bottles, etc., etc. You could check that all out. But also in here, now this is way thicker than it was last year, and it's a lot bigger, meaning that they put a lot more detail in here. This is, think of it like a little guide to everything that's in here. So let's say that I'm on, I don't know, let's pick one at random here. And I guess I'll give away something. So let's go in lucky number 13. So lucky number 13 here, it tells you all about, this is Frey Ranch Farmers Distillers, uncut. It does tell you a little bit about the whiskey, kind of an overview of the distillery as well as what this whiskey is. And then on the next page, it will tell you about what the flavor profile should look like. So if you want to, you could pick number 13 and you could kind of taste it and think what you want, open it up, read about it, see what you should be getting or what they think you should be getting. And then it also has room to kind of write your own notes. But it also has a QR code here. Sorry, I keep trying to show you stuff. Has a QR code here on the bottom that will take you to a page on their own website, which you could see some of the stuff plus a little bit more. So I think that they've done a pretty good job with this. It's better than it was last year, and I liked it last year. Now, I will also tell you, before I go any further into this, I will tell you how I use these boxes. Obviously, you could do your advent calendar thing. You could do, day 1 through 24, and you could have a different one every day. And I think that that's wonderful. And actually, if you even look in here at the next thing, it comes with 2 Glencairn glasses, meaning that these are meant to be shared. So if you were to, I'm going to get to my story in a second, but if you were to pull this guy out, first off, look at how big this is. There is 50 milliliters in here. So this is easy enough to pour for 2 people. That's why they include 2 different glasses. This is meant to be shared. In 2023, what I did is I took the calendar and I had a few of them around the holidays, but I actually brought it up to a place that I stay at occasionally up at my parents' place, and I left it there. And every time I'd go visit, I would open up one of these guys and I would pour one for myself and my father, and we would have a drink together. And it was awesome. And I actually really enjoyed doing that. It was something I still look forward to. And another thing I would do, a couple of them that I had on my own, you could judge me as a parent if you'd like to, that's fine. I had one of my kids actually pick them at random for me because I have no other way of really doing it randomly. And then I would try to nose it, taste it, and try to guess what it was. I would try to guess like the style or the distillery or even the expression. And, I was wrong 90% of the time, so don't think I'm some superhero. But that 10%, the couple times that I was right, that was awesome. It was very cool to just be like, I think this is like, I don't know, a Jim Beam product, and then it smells like this, it tastes like this, and then look at the label and have nailed it, or maybe be like really close. Even just getting the distillery is enough to really make you feel awesome. So when I look at this, I see like an experience of sharing it with people, and I think that's really cool. I love that they give you enough to share, because a lot of these other ones, they give you like 25 milliliters or even 20 or 30. This is 50. So it's easily enough to share. It's 1.7 ounces. I don't want to spoil this for myself because I look forward to kind of trying all of these. However, I had to do a review, so I did look. And there's everything from Japanese to like American single malts, rye, everything in here. You got bourbons. You've got plenty of stuff to keep you busy in here. And I will tell you that, just from the price point, this is $250, as I mentioned. But if you want to really break that down, $250 divided by 24, a little over $10 a piece, right? But then you've got enough in here to share with somebody, divided in half. Basically, you're paying for a craft beer, right, per dram. And I think that's totally fair, especially considering you would otherwise have to buy 24 full bottles, which now we're talking like hundreds of dollars, right? So in the case of this, I personally think this is a pretty cool value. I think it's a great gift. If you'd like to purchase it, you'll definitely be helping out my channel. And you can find my my code here. Make sure you type that in. It'll give you $15 off the whole thing, bringing it down to $235. If you buy more than one of these, you get additional discounts as well. If you buy it and you end up liking a bottle and you use the card that they give you, you get additional discount. Like, you can make this super affordable for yourself if you buy more stuff, which I understand how that sounds, but don't pretend you're above it. If you've bought a whiskey advent calendar in the past, let me know in the comments below what you thought. What company did you go with, and what was your experience of the concept? Me personally, I think it's kind of like going to a bar and having 24 whiskeys on the shelf and getting to try them all, because you get it in the pour and you get to try everything. So that's cool for me. I like it a lot. Let me know what you all think, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Cheers.